They met as teenagers in Trinidad, two young people who didn't know the future but somehow knew they had found something rare. Leah Duncan said the foundation they set, the friendship and the faith they both have continues to anchor them now.
We started off so young, in terms of our connection, and we had a lot of time to build a foundation, a friendship, and then eventually blooming into a relationship. So that element really, it just gave us the time we needed to grow and to develop. And there was no rush to get into anything. And it sort of naturally evolved over time because we had that strong foundation.
That foundation carried them through major life changes, from leaving home to building a life in the United States. But no matter how far they traveled, Trinidad remained their compass. As they matured, so did their calling. And for Deon Duncan, that calling was shaped long before he even recognized it.
But nobody talks about when they get back home from the honeymoon and what happens on day 1 or day 2 or day 3. Or the first time somebody goes through a life event like a loss of a job or challenges on the job. Nobody talks about how that plays a factor into the marriage. And for a very long time in our upbringing, we looked at marriages that lasted a long time and just assumed that they worked well.
Life in New Jersey meant new opportunities, but also the challenges of marriage, parenting and purpose. Over time, their bond strengthened and their shared mission became clearer. And then came the moment they realized their story wasn't just meant for them.
God began to speak to us about marriages, and it was a point in time where we had friends, we had acquaintances that were having a lot of challenges in their relationships, and in some cases even separating, filing for divorce and things like that. And it was something that we really took on, as a concern, as a couple. And it was really a weight that we carried. And in obedience to God, we decided to then launch out and begin creating these videos.
What started in teenage love grew into a marriage, a ministry, and now a series aimed at strengthening homes. One can say that their next chapter is the Marriage Confessional. I'm Mahalia Joseph-Wharton, keeping tabs on your inner circle.